Disclaimer. All of the equipment by Moza Racing in this video was sent to me by Moza Racing for testing and review. I am affiliated with Moza Racing, however this has no effect on my opinion or what I say in this review. I do not receive money from Moza, nor does Moza have any influence on what is shown or discussed in this video. My opinions, thoughts and findings are my own. If you like anything that you see in this video and you want to purchase it for yourself, then please do use my affiliate links in the description. Thank you. Moza create two of the finest Formula/GT style wheel rims on the market. The GS and the FSR. Two exceptional wheel rims that have got very little wrong with them, except for one thing. They are both rather expensive, and both represent the more premium and high-end part of Moza's catalogue. That's not to say that they're going to break the bank or anything like that, and they are by no means overpriced. But the Moza GS, which is the more affordable of the two, is in the ballpark of around $500. Now you can buy the ES steering wheel with the Formula Rim mod, and that'll come to around £166. But that's more aimed at entry-level sim racers or someone who are on a very tight budget. Not to mention, it's not compatible with the R16 and the R21. And so for the longest time there has been a large gap for people that want a good quality GT style rim that will not break the bank. Until now, with this. This is the Moza KS, the latest GT rim from Moza. Striking was the word I used to describe this when I first laid my eyes on it. And that was before I even got the thing mounted onto a wheelbase. Seeing this thing boot up for the first time was hypnotizing. The decision to go with a completely transparent button to allow the colors to come through is inspired. As aesthetics go, this may very well be Moza's magnum opus. But nobody buys a wheel rim based on looks alone. So let's get right into it. Now, the thing that I'm going to draw your attention to immediately is something that people have been begging Moza for forever, and that is its price. This wheel costs £280. Need I say more than that? While this is by no means a budget steering wheel, I mean you could class it as that because of its price, it is not like the ES wheel where it's a circular rim but you could mix it out for a GT style rim. It isn't like that at all. It is nowhere near the price of the GS wheel or the FSR. Now just because the price is so low, don't for a second think that the quality of the product has taken a nosedive. Because it really hasn't. The paddle shifters are magnetic as standard. The grips are a high quality rubber, and the body has a forged carbon fiber finish. The rotary encoders have also been placed at the top of the handles, and this in turn represents a realistic replica of a real life GT rim. One of the key differences that you'll find on the KS from the GS and the FSR is the KS does have fewer rotary dials. The FSR and the GS have 5, whereas the KS has 3. Obviously, a more affordable wheel means some sacrifices have to be made. However, this isn't a huge sacrifice, because I've personally found while using the KS wheel, I'm actually using all 3 of the rotary dials, whereas with the GS and the FSR, I often struggle to find a purpose for all 5 of the dials. But some of you will be grateful to know that all 3 of the dials match up on a simple 1 to 12 numbering system, and there isn't the odd dial. But the absolute best thing about this wheel rim is this. That is a port like the one you get on the FSR wheel, meaning this wheel rim will work with whatever wheelbase you so desire. Asetek, Fanatec. As long as you've got the correct quick release, you can connect this to your PC and it will work on any wheelbase that you want. You get all of this packed into one wheel rim for £280. I know it seems like I say this in every single Moza review, but it just keeps happening. Moza keep releasing bargain after bargain after bargain. The KS wheel is so good, I don't think you can beat this for its price. I genuinely think this is the best affordable wheel on the market. I used to think the Fanatec McLaren GT3 rim was the best budget GT rim you could get. Not anymore, because technically the KS is cheaper and you get more on it. Now, before the armchair experts start typing furiously in the comment section, I am aware that the Fanatec rim is actually €200, but in order for you to get the most out of the rim, you need to get the Club Sport Quick Release, which is an extra €100, therefore making it more expensive than this rim. Now, one of the things that has been massively improved upon is the obligatory sticker pack that you get with your Moza wheel rim. Now, this one is basically tailored specifically for the KS wheel. Now, you may have noticed I've already torn this one apart and added my own stickers in already, but what makes the KS so brilliant and so modular is because when the wheel first comes out of the box, none of the buttons have got any stickers on them. They are just brightly lit buttons. Now, what I love about these buttons in general is just the quality of them. Yes, they are not the same as the ones that you get on the GS wheel or the FSR. It has a bit more of a clicky feel, and the reason for this is just to keep the costs down because this is a more affordable wheel. But it doesn't feel like an economy or a cheaper module. It feels just as premium as all the other rim buttons, but it still feels different enough to make it feel like a brand new rim. Everything on the rim feels completely different from anything Moza. Everything from down to the paddles to the rev count bar, which isn't the traditional like liquid looking RGB bar that goes across, but more an RGB dot matrix that goes across, and it looks wonderful. I mean, look at the paddles on the back. They are still magnetic, but they are entirely different from anything else that Moza have made. They feel very cushiony and very premium. Though I am a bit sad that they don't have that loud click that we're accustomed to when it comes to Moza paddle shifts. Thanks, Erms, you ruined it for everyone. I believe it's fairly self-explanatory to say that this wheel feels exceptional in my hands. And that shouldn't really come as a surprise to anybody. But what will come as a surprise are the issues that I have found with this wheel. What I found with this wheel may actually shock you. The problem that this wheel has is nothing. They finally did it. The Moza KS is perfect. It is a masterpiece. It caters for everybody. It's affordable, it's durable, it feels fantastic to race with, and it looks very nice as a decorative piece. But going a step further, when you pull it out of the box, the sticker pack that it comes with allows you to do whatever you want with it, and it doesn't hold your hand. So for the first time, I can't list any negatives. It's amazing how Moza have been able to make something that feels completely different from everything else that they've ever made, but you can still tell that it's Moza. I feel right at home with this in my hands, with the rubber grips and everything. It feels like the perfect GT rim. The rim has got just as many dials and buttons as previous generations. Well, maybe not as many dials, but everything on the wheel serves a purpose. Nothing is out of place. It doesn't look cluttered or anything like that. It is a very tidy module. Now, when this wheel rim was first teased on social media, people thought it was going to be like a Williams replica. And to be honest, I can actually see it. I absolutely love these rotary encoders or thumb dials. Traditionally, they'd be more like sideways wheels placed where your thumbs, but where they've actually put them is right where you place your thumb, and it feels far more appropriate. In conclusion, this is the easiest recommendation I have ever given on this channel. Everybody that is into sim racing should buy this wheel. It is so well made, so great to race with, and it looks just fantastic. It is perfect. And it doesn't matter which wheelbase you're on, if you've got the correct quick release, you can use this wheel. So I can 100% recommend the Moza KS to everybody. It's a masterpiece. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this review. If you have enjoyed this review, then please feel free to leave a like, and if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button with the notification bell, because that would actually help me out quite a bit. If you guys like the gloves that I'm wearing, these Coyote Racing ones, you can get these over at the IMB store. They've just updated their catalog, and these are their brand new gloves. They feel amazing. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next review. Bye bye everybody.